And the finals is... How the fuck did this happen? All right, guys, let's get into something way more important, guys. This is the Starcraft 2 unit World Cup, guys. We're gonna choose what is the strongest unit in Starcraft 2. I think some of these units are gonna get buys because there's too many. There's not enough units to fill the entire thing. So all right, Corruptor versus Overseer, guys. This is a really interesting one, guys.
No.
Gee, I wonder which one of these units is better.
Gee, I wonder which one of these.
All right, so we're going with Corruptor, obviously. Reaper versus Raven. Actually, this is a tough one. They're both kind of situational. Raven. Explain why the Raven is just outright better than the Reaper. How is Raven OP if it's like only good in one matchup? You can win games with only Reapers in all 3 matchups, guys. Reapers are actually, they're not bad. 200 Reaper army versus 200 Raven army. The 200 Reaper army wins 100%.
What?
But this isn't supposed to be head to head. The reality of the situation is that Ravens aren't that good. Both units are really not that good. Let's do a poll for you guys. Let me see what the chat actually thinks in total. Make sure you vote, guys. Don't forget to vote.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
We're going to determine what the best unit in StarCraft 2 is. All right. Raven wins here, guys, for sure. Battle Cruiser versus Marine. Oh, no. The reality of the situation is that the Battle Cruiser is way better than the Marine. It's not even close. The reality of the situation is Marine with no medevac equals bad. The Battle Cruiser is way better than the Marine. I'll make a poll for you guys. Bro, you guys voting Marine are fucking out of control right now. It's at 50-50 right now, guys. The people voting Marine have lost all sense of reality. Yes, I'm glad it won. Battle Cruiser absolutely is better than the Marine. Swarm Host versus a landed Viking. So this is the Viking only if the Viking is landed, though. The Viking's only good against mechanical units. The Swarm Host is good against everything. A landed Viking is not better than a Swarm Host. I'm not even running a poll for that. Absolutely fucking not. We're not. Zealot wins for sure. Baneling versus Probe. Honestly, I think the Baneling is the better unit, but I can see why somebody might think the Probe is better. Bane can't even beat a Probe 1v1. Wait, that's actually true. Not a lot of people care about this one. Nobody's voting on this one. All right, chat voted for the Probe. I guess that's what we're going with. You guys are, I think you guys are tripping, but it is what it is. Marauder versus Liberator. Huh. Lib can win games shift clicking. They can, but they shouldn't ever. I think that Terran without Liberators is still good, but if you had Terran without Marauders, Terran would be really bad. Yeah, I don't think we need a poll for this one, guys. I don't think we need a poll for this one. The Marauder is better for sure. Dark Templar versus Immortal. They both can only attack ground, but DTs can turn into Archons. I made a poll, guys. Vote on the poll right now. Immortal isn't really a unit. What do you mean Immortal isn't really a unit? The Immortal's like one really good. Damn, DT's winning like hard. I think you guys are wrong about this, honestly. I think the Immortal's a better unit. All right, you guys voted for DT. It is what it is. Roach versus Adept. That's an interesting one. A Roach has like the same amount of health as a siege tank. How often are games won with Adepts versus games won with Roaches? Roaches are better. Roaches are better for sure. Here, I'll make a poll for you guys. Damn, Roaches winning by a landslide. All right. Colossus versus Widowmine. Hear me out, guys. I don't think there's a single unit that's better against the units that they're supposed to be good against than the Colossus. Now, if this was the Widowmine, if this was the original Widowmine, I think the Widowmine might win. But in the current game, I think the Colossus is better. Like, the current Widowmine is nowhere near as good as it used to be. It's not even close. It's not even the same unit. 10 Marines dead. Wah! 10 Marines dead. Wah! 20 Zerglings dead. They're insane, dude. Fucking Colossus are fucking ridiculous. I will let you guys decide this though. Looks like Colossus wins. Zealot versus Archon. Wait, hold on a second, guys. Didn't we already do Zealot? I think the Zealot's better personally, but I also have a personal vendetta against Zealots. Like Archons have a lot of, they have like a lot of negatives. Like they're kiteable, they get EMP'd. Like, I don't know, man. Imagine your Zerg and 25 Archons are coming. It depends on what I have. If I have roaches, I'll be fine. Like roaches kind of annihilate Archons. It is also a matchup thing. If you're a Zerg player, you're gonna hate Archons way more than if you're a Terran player. That's true. The Zealot's flexibility and cost make it better. All right, Zealot wins. Easy. Okay, guys, now hear me out, okay? The Mutalisk, if you get a bunch of them out, the Mutas are actually insanely good, but Zergs have basically brainwashed everyone into thinking that they're not that good. All right, I've seen Clem lose to Rogue going Mutas while also having Ghosts out, okay? I've seen it happen. You know, honestly, the more that I think about it, the more I realize Mutas actually have a pretty good argument for being better.
No.
But I'll pick the Ghost. It is what it is. Hellion versus Stalker. I mean, I'm not letting you guys vote on this. I don't care. It's the Stalker. Shut up. If you think the Hellion's better, shut up. War Prism or Drone? All right, the War Prism's obviously better. All right. Broodlord versus Viper. The Viper basically makes Broodlords useless in ZVZ, which is funny. Hydralisk or Medivac? What do you guys think? I know there's some people. I know some people are about to say some crazy shit in the chat right now. The people in the chat saying Medivac are completely out of touch with reality. Bio would be useless without Medivacs, but Medivacs are useless without Bio. Vote! Bro, you guys are out of control right now, dude. Oh my god, bro. You guys are off the rails. Infestor or Zergling? So here's the thing, right? The Zergling is like one of the best units in the game easily. It's not even close. Bro, you know how many times I've seen even the absolute best players have like 10 lings run into their base and kill everything before they can react? Infestors have potential to have game-winning moments, right? They have potential to like turn games around. Guys, Zergling cannot go out right now. It's that simple. Siege Tank versus Cyclone. Huh. Tank next. If it was before, or rather, if they never fixed the bug, it would be the Cyclone. Blink auto wins every TVP if there's no tanks. And you probably also lose to just like Roach maxes without tanks as well. Next! Void Ray versus Sentry. Hallucinated Phoenix Scouts are
Insane.
Force Fields are
Insane.
Guardian Shield is
Insane.
Void Rays are fucking annoying as hell though. Wow, you guys voted for Void Ray. That's insane.
Insane.
Lurker versus Observer. Observers are insane.
Get some help.
The Lurker overpowered though. High Templar versus Phoenix. High Templar, 100%. It's not even close. Tempest versus Disruptor. Oh, okay, this is the next round. Colossus is better. Ultralisk versus DT. They're both annoying for similar reasons, but I think what makes the DT possibly a little bit better is the fact that they come out so much earlier. Yeah, like Blink DTs in the late game are actually really annoying. DT wins. Ghost versus Tempest. So people aren't gonna like my answer here, but the Tempest is actually a better unit. No, Tempests are not annoying. They're busted. There's no shred of doubt in my mind that the Tempest is a better unit. I'll let you guys vote on it. This one's fucking hard. I actually don't know which one's better. Let's ask ChatGPT. It says, in summary, the Tempest is stronger in terms of raw combat power, but the Ghost can have a greater impact on the battlefield through its abilities and strategic value. If you had to pick one unit as being stronger, which would you pick? If I had to pick one unit as being stronger, I would choose the Tempest. Here's why. Direct power. The Tempest deals high damage from an incredible range and can attack both ground and air units, making it a potent offensive and defensive unit. Flexibility. That's what I'm saying. It's the flexibility. It's good against everything. It's good against every race. It's good against every unit, and it's good against buildings. It literally has no areas of vulnerability, and every single area of vulnerability it has can be closed by just having splash damage. There you go. Tempest wins. Void Ray versus Raven. I think the Void Ray does win though. Banshee versus Swarm Host. Banshee wins, I believe. Thor versus Mothership. Mothership wins. Ling versus Stalker. Looks like the Zergling's winning easily. SCV versus Hellbat. I think Repair might make the SCV better than the Hellbat, honestly. Yeah, I think the SCV is better actually. I think you're right. The Corruptor or the Roach. Roach wins. War Prism versus Probe. Yeah, the Prism's actually better for sure. It has to be. Viking versus Battle Cruiser. The Battle Cruiser is better in every way with no pull. Medevac versus Zealot. Bro, the people who voted the Medevac this deep into the tournament are fucking wild. Zealot won. I'm proud of you guys. Queen versus Siege Tank. Wait, hold on, guys. This is actually a good one. The pluses for the queens: they shoot air and ground, they come out at tier 1, they only cost minerals, they have transfuse, they have inject, they spread creep. That's a lot of pluses. Longest range unit in the game, fantastic consistent splash damage, and really strong against armored units. This is tough. This is a tough one. I actually don't know. I'll let you guys vote. The thing about both units is that they're both good in all 3 matchups. Like, you literally can't play Zerg without queens. So I kind of agree that the queen's better overall. Carrier versus Lurker. In my opinion, the Carrier is like way better, but the Lurker is somehow just as, if not more, annoying. Like, I think I hate these 2 units equally. Lurker is the Carrier of the ground. I'm picking the Carrier. Sorry, guys. It's the Carrier. High Templar versus Viper. Wait. So the interesting thing is that they actually have opposite utility. Like, Vipers are really good against like big high value targets, and the High Templar is really good against like cheaper mass units. Viper good in all 3 matchups though. High Templar not good in PvP. High Templar. Okay, Marauder versus Zealot. My voice doesn't matter, it's rigged. It does. You just have to make sure you vote. They say that the average poll turnout on Twitch chat is like between 2 and 10% usually, which is fucking not great. DT versus Roach. DT all day. You guys really think that DT is better than the Roach? Really? You guys actually believe that? No shot. Where is Zerg underpowered then? It's like it's overrepresented in Masters and overrepresented in GM. Queen versus Colossus. I'm unsubbing if we have to vote on this. You're not even subbed, bro. Yeah, I think it's the Queen, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Queen's way too good. It's gotta be the Queen. Battle Cruiser versus War Prism. It's the Battle Cruiser, 100%. I'm not letting you guys vote on that one. Zealot versus Void Ray. Zealot is fucking ass blasting the Void Ray right now, bro. The Void Ray is bent over and the Zealot is shoving its fucking throbbing Protoss cock into its ass. All right, here we go. I'm choosing the Zealot. Zergling versus SCV. Zerglings are the cheapest unit in the game. They're also the fastest unit in the game. You can use them for counterattacks. You can use them for defense. You can use them. They're good in all avenues. Now, the SCV, on the other hand, it has more HP than the other workers. They can repair. They mine minerals, of course, but that's not going to be factored in, because otherwise all the units in the game would be the workers, right? The top 3 units in the game would be the workers if we're taking into account that they mine minerals. All right, the Zergling won, thank fucking God. Okay, the carrier versus the mothership. I think the carrier wins pretty easily. The mothership is basically, it's basically a bitch. It's like a Mercy on an Overwatch team, you know what I mean? It like is only there to support the other units that are doing all the work. They took away the coolest ability. Yeah, Vortex was the coolest ability, I agree. I kind of wish that it was still in the game, even though it was OP. It was just really cool. Carrier wins, easy. High Templar versus Zealot. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually think that the Zealot is better. Better than the High Templar. Like, if we're like, we have to factor in cost, how many situations they're good in, and also, bro, I never noticed that Protoss only have 2 toes. That's disgusting. Listen, okay, it's the Zealot. Okay, we're just picking the Zealot. The Zealot's better than the High Templar. There's no shot. Banshee versus Tempest. I want to see what you guys say here. I'm not gonna try to influence you guys at all. Guys, vote right now. I'm not gonna influence you. I'm not gonna tell you what to pick. Just vote. Guys, how on earth is the Banshee keeping up with the Tempest? Are you guys fucking insane? Are you guys out of your minds? Have you guys lost touch with reality? Thank God it won. All right, here we go. The Tempest versus the Zealot. Mineral only, has charge, can be used in countless situations, but the Tempest is good against everything. Guys, there's no way you think the Zealot's winning here, right? Guys, what the fuck are you doing? Guys, who's voting right now? Guys, vote right now in the poll. Hurry up. Dude, they just voted for the Zealot over the Tempest. You guys voted for Zealot, which is fucking unbelievable, by the way. Zergling versus Battle Cruiser. I'm not gonna lie, I think the Battle Cruiser is better. This is proof BCs are better. Bro, it's almost 2025 and you're rickrolling me, bro. Like, are you serious? Okay, Battle Cruiser wins. I kind of agree with that. Carrier versus Queen. The battle of the gods. The best early game unit in the game versus the best late game unit in the game. People voting Carrier are trolls. Carrier has a pretty good argument for being better, honestly. Just making queens won't win you a game, whereas just making carriers absolutely can. The DT versus the Zealot. Invisible Zealots versus not invisible Zealots. I wonder which one's better, guys. Bro, the Zealot is blowing the Dark Templar's back out right now. Zealot wins. Okay, here we go. The round of 4. Zealot versus Battle Cruiser. So here's the thing, guys. You have to factor in the fact that the Battle Cruiser is expensive, okay? You have to factor that in, and none of you guys are factoring that in, I can tell. Because the Battle Cruiser made it to the round of 4 while being bad in 2 matchups and barely viable in the 3rd. This is a fucking disaster, guys. This is actually a disaster, okay? I'm not gonna lie, this is a disaster of a list. Queen is the most broken unit ever made. Well, then you vote on it. The poll is open, guys. It's time to vote. So the Zealot, people think the Zealot is better than the Queen. So now it's time to find out once and for all what is the best unit in StarCraft 2. We are about to make it to the finals. Here we go, guys. And the finals is... Guys, how the fuck did this happen? Guys, how the fuck did this happen, guys? Guys, I literally tried to not... Bro, guys... dude, how did this even happen? It like bugged out.